You know, it's two things in this world that don't stop. The golden goose and time. And you know, time is running out because just in 2 days, it's going to be the golden goose defending his hardcore championship against Mr. Dwayne White, a.k.a. Mr. Hardcore. You see, the golden goose want to put that Mr. Hardcore to the test because just like golden goose, the people know the answer to that. And we know you ain't about that life. The golden goose know and the people know because, you know, our philosophies is different. Your hardcore philosophy and the golden goose philosophy is two different things. You know, let me speak some gospel. You see, the golden goose philosophy is simple. I show up to broken dreams. Give you the ass whooping that you deserve. Since you want to be a gangster, I'm going to give you an ass whooping that you go need. And then, after that, you go realize that you shouldn't be named Mr. Hardcore. You should be named Mr. Humble when the golden goose get done with you. And when the smoke clears, you go realize why the golden goose is the new sheriff when it comes to this hardcore division. And this ass whooping is guaranteed. I'm not a betting man, but I can bet you go believe that.
And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of VCA Wrestling's Mayhem here on YouTube. I'm Jason Hall, being joined once again by William Princeton Harris. Sir, thank you for joining us here this week. Hopefully you get to stay the whole time this time.
Well, we'll see, Mr. Jason, we'll see. But I am happy to be here with such a professional and such a savant in the craft.
Right now, well, ladies and gentlemen, right now we have a non-title bout, the Golden Goose Tank, one-on-one with Mr. Big. And to the live crowd here, we found out that Mr. Big will challenge Rage for the television championship, and Dwayne White will challenge the Golden Goose Tank for the hardcore championship. Wait a minute. Oh, what a club time by Tank. Make it two of them.
If you don't mind, Mr. Jason, I'd like to talk about our two competitors here. As you see, we got the Golden Goose Tank and we got Mr. Big here. Golden Goose Tank, the more senior of the two. However, Mr. Big is not fresh. He also has a bit of experience himself, as you see in this ring. Mr. Big, honestly, being the stronger of the two, as he showed early on with his feats of strength. However, the Golden Goose Tank is showing not just his agility, but also his craftiness and his skill.
Yes. Jawbreaker by Big, and right now softening up Tank on that middle rope, and now Big hits the ropes, slides out. Oh, and Tank delivers Big.
A powerful strike. People seem to forget that these two have had wars. They have had absolute battles on the field, and they know each other pretty well. As you saw, Mr. Big went for that maneuver. However, the Golden Goose Tank knew what he was doing. He felt it plenty of times, so he knew how to counter. And right now, he's delivering his own brand of justice to Mr. Big.
And that is the one thing about Tank. You know, we call him the Golden Goose, but he's really the golden standard here in VCA, if you will. He's held every championship. He's a 3-time former heavyweight champion and has won the Big Tiny Memorial Battle Royal on 3 different occasions, and was aiming for number 4, a record-setting number 4, if it wasn't for Dwayne White.
Yes, while I'm not the biggest fan of Mr. Goose, I will admit he is quite skilled and his pedigree is top-notch. I will have to admit that. However, as we see here, Mr. Big is no slouch himself. He's using his own craftiness, most likely things he have learned from teaming with Mr. White to gain the advantage here.
Right now, Big looking for a suplex, and he does. Float over.
Just the power of Mr. Big.
2, and it was just that 1 second delay from Big that could have made the decision factor here in this contest. Big hesitated for just 1 second, and going against Rage, you can't do that because Rage and that enraged cutter of his is sudden. It is absolutely sudden, and Big needs to work on that.
While I believe that a lot of Mr. Rage's moveset is a bit unnecessary, I will admit the as you would say, freestyle nature of his fighting makes him quite the opponent, and that is something that Mr. Big will have to watch out for. As we see right now, this Mr. Big here, he can take rage.
And now falls into the Big with the elbow, back elbow into the corner. And now Big is in control. Big hits the ropes. Oh, nice elbow by Big.
Fundamental. Wow, Mr. Big is pulling out stuff. Mr. Big is showing that he is not a one-note wrestler. He's showing a bit of variety in his moveset, and I really appreciate that.
Yeah, and this is what I'm talking about. You don't want to just talk the talk. You need to walk the walk as well. Oh my God!
Strength of Mr. Big.
Strength, power. Swinging Uranagi slam by Big.
And beautifully performed, but the question I have is, after chunking a man like that, how much energy does Mr. Big have left? Moving weight like that is no easy task, and it will exhaust even the greatest of them.
Yeah, because as my dad would say, boy, you don't miss no many meals now.
Those sayings are a bit below me, but I'll take it still.
And Big once again, scoop body slam. And now Big. Fireman's carry.
A fireman's carry slam by the Golden Goose. He got his second win, and he used it at the perfect moment to turn the momentum of this match. The question is, can he keep it going? He's on the ground. That adrenaline's draining. He's moving slowly. Can he take advantage of this opening he made?
Now, the thing is, in a hardcore match where there is no disqualification, you would think, your opponents, your combatants are going to be winded. So this is a good endurance test, in my opinion, for the Golden Goose time. Oh, what a chin check by the Golden Goose. Oh, Tank ducked too soon right there.
Again, these two men know each other very well. They've had their battles. So it'll be interesting to see who can come out on top in this mental chess game.
Reversal. The power slam. Kick out by Big.
If you remember, Mr. Big, in my opinion, has taken a little bit less damage than the Golden Goose would have liked him to take. So Mr. Big's got a bit of a tank on him. No pun intended. So the Golden Goose is going to have to find a way to put him away. Well, I guess this is one way to do it.
Ball game. No. Not yet.
The power of Mr. Big. Knowing that he was in that is also his instincts, knowing that he was in danger, even though he was most likely dazed. He knew what was coming up, his instincts activated, he forced his body, his will, and he tossed the Golden Goose over, saving this match.
Look at the wheels starting to turn with Mr. Big right here. Tank is prone, and now running charge. Big Tank catches Big, but he also caught a back elbow from Big. Kick to the midsection, and now pedigree check for Mr. Big. Cover, count, done.
Ever get locked out, contact Good People Locksmith. Why? Because they're good people. They care about the people. They do residential, commercial, cars. If you get locked out, contact Good People Locksmithing. They're the best. I would not go anywhere without the Good People Locksmithing. They're great. They're the best. I can always call on them. Why? Because they're good people. We're here at John 1413, the best barbershop in the city of Memphis. Yes, they're the best. On Shelby Drive and Getwell, across the street from McDonald's. Go get you something to eat, then come get your hair cut. You gotta come here. Look, Malik, Tavis, they'll treat you like royalty. Right here at John 1413 Barbershop. Come see my man Dunn. He's the best in the barber world. You know what? We need to go inside right now.
I got hair. What about me?
They do braids and they style as well, Wolverine. Come on, we gotta be ready for Friday night. Big O Productions. They film car shows. They do weddings, high school events. They even do church events. Big O Productions is the #1 production company in Memphis, Tennessee. Big O Productions also films VCA wrestling that airs on CW30 Network. Big O Productions is on the move. Anybody in Memphis need an event film? Contact Big O Productions. You can reach them at 901-619-1085. Ask for Big O.
Hello, friends. I'm Tony Jackson, the real estate agent with the Ascot with Weicker Realtors SPN. Keep me top of mind for all your real estate needs. I specialize in commercial and love helping my clients sell or buy their new home. Now, whether it's residential, commercial, or land, hey, I think I'm your guy. And I also do corporate sales. Not from town? No worries. Fly on in and I'll send a car for you. So what are you waiting for? No need to delay. I can be reached at 901-410-3315. I'm ready to meet you. Let's write it up. Let me do the fighting for you in this real estate market. You're not the BCA champion. Yeah! I'm the BCA champion. Yeah! Now, I may not be the champ in the ring, but I am the champ when it comes to real estate. So call me today at 901-410-3315 or visit agentwiththeascot.com.
Ring the bell.
Our next contest here on Mayhem, Dwayne White one-on-one with Spidey. And Dwayne White had the most interesting comments to his opponent for Broken Drinks next week, the Golden Goose Tank.
I would have to agree with you. Not the verbal jabs I would normally take. However, I think they were effective.
Oh! You know what? Dwayne was telling Spidey to get out the ring and kind of paintbrushed him while he was doing it. Spidey said, I got better points. How about we fight here tonight? And now Spidey on the move, clothesline, might be looking for the bulldog.
Spidey taking the advantage early on in this match. Again, I'm personally not a big fan of Spidey. I don't believe in such antics in a professional environment. However, I cannot doubt that over the years, Spidey has shown to be
Spidey put on the brakes. And then got a back kick on Dwayne. And now Dwayne, oh my goodness! Dwayne pushed the top rope.
Pushed the ref into the top rope, causing Spidey to tumble. That is Mr. White for you. People seem to forget. People think he's just a hardcore wrestler. But Mr. Dwayne White has been in the business for a while, and he is quite the veteran, I would say.
The back suplex on the hardest part of the ring.
And that shows an interesting concept when it comes to hardcore wrestling. Using anything as a weapon. He used the ref as a weapon to gain the advantage on Spidey. That shows he has a fundamental understanding of how to use anything.
Whoa, WPH. Referee was checking on, I think something's wrong with Spidey, was checking on, oh. But you know, that's another good thing about being in the hardcore division. You can play possum.
Seems like Spidey is having a few issues with his mask here. For some reason, I feel like I can empathize with
my
that.
Goodness. The velocity with that clothesline. Brain's World applied to Spidey. 1, 2, 3. Harris, he just scrambled the brains of Dwayne White, and then the whiter way applied.
My goodness, see, this is the barbaric nature of the hardcore division. You know what? This is what he's going to need. He's going to need to tap into this when he goes against the Golden Goose for the hardcore title.
I'm sick and tired of everyone questioning me about this damn tag team title match at Broken Dreams. My phone is blowing off the hook.
Your emails, if I remember, they were quite...
Don't even mention the email. It is completely full of wrestlers wanting a contender spot. Then you have the greatest on earth that is demanding a shot, claiming that I owe them a favor. Well, that may be true, but that's just something people say to get what they want. Doesn't mean they're actually going to get it. I mean, take for instance, my favorite person in the whole entire world, Donald Trump, does it all the time.
Yes.
Then you got those pathetic souls up there, Rodney Young, and the trendsetter A-Rod York. Thanks to you two guys, they actually are on a shot. I don't want to hear it. And then on top of everything else, you got those two thugs, Black Mama Q and Blackbird Quest, that wants another shot. But the only thing they should be wanting is a public defender and a box of condoms, because we do not need any more little Qs or little Quests in this world.
Crumb snatchers.
But you know, I've came up with an idea. I've got it. I'm tired of it all. At Broken Dreams, my tag team champions will defend their titles in a triple threat match against the greatest on earth, Q, and Quest.
Well, Miss Tim, you don't worry, Mr. Harris, because they would not get past the ox.
I like that attitude, Mr. Bundy. I like that attitude.
Yeah, me as well.
Because at Broken Dreams, you two guys are going to defeat everyone in that triple threat contest, retain your tag team titles, and all of this is going to be sure to happen because things only go one way, and that's my way.
Hello friends, I'm Tony Jackson, the real estate agent with the Ascot with Weicker Realtors SPN. Keep me top of mind for all your real estate needs. I specialize in commercial and love helping my clients sell or buy their new home. Now whether it's residential, commercial, or land, hey, I think I'm your guy. And I also do corporate sales. Not from town? No worries. Fly on in and I'll send a car for you. So what are you waiting for? No need to delay. I can be reached at 901-410-3315. I'm ready to meet you. Let's write it up. Let me do the fighting for you in this real estate market. You're not the BCA champ. Yeah! I'm the BCA champ. Yeah. Now, I may not be the champ in the ring, but I am the champ when it comes to real estate. So call me today at 901-410-3315 or visit agentwiththeascot.com.
Big O Productions. They film car shows. They do weddings, high school events. They even do church events. Big O Productions is the #1 production company in Memphis, Tennessee. Big O Productions also films VCA wrestling that airs on CW30 Network. Big O Productions is on the move. Anybody in Memphis need an event film? Contact Big O Productions. You can reach them at 901-619-1085. Ask for Big O. If you ever get locked out, contact Good People Locksmith. Why? Because they're good people. They care about the people. They do residential, commercial, cars. If you get locked out, contact Good People Locksmithing. They're the best. I would not go anywhere without the Good People Locksmithing. They're great. They're the best. I can always call on them. Why? Because they're good people.
We're here at John 1413, the best barbershop in the city of Memphis. Yes, they're the best. On Shelby Drive and Getwell, across the street from McDonald's. Go get you something to eat, then come get your hair cut. You gotta come here. Look, Malik, Tavis, they'll treat you like royalty. Right here at John 1413 Barbershop. Come see my man Dunn. He's the best in the barber world. You know what? We need to go inside right now.
I got hair. What about me?
They do braids and they style as well, Wolverine. Come on, we gotta be ready for Friday night.
All right, this next contest, TV champ, Rage 101 against the other half of the tag team champions, Dre Bundy. And we just heard from Terror Ray in front of the loud crowd here, triple threat for the tag team titles, Quez and Q, greatest on earth, yourself and Bundy, tag team title triple threat. You was a little hesitant there, Mr. Harris.
Oh, I was just taking in all the new information. This is the first time I've heard of, this matchup.
Yeah.
But I am confident
look at
Mr.
Ray.
Bundy and myself will conquer.
The strength of Ox. Oh, nice leverage by Rage. Ducks the clothesline, ducks the backhand. Rage is on the move. Tilt-a-whirl. Head scissor takedown.
Mr. Bundy doing a smart move, getting out of there, cutting his momentum, allowing him to do something.
Whoa. Hold on, H. Oh, my God.
Like I said,
shut down.
Making room for his opponent to make a mistake. I taught him that. See, whenever you're in danger like that, you get out the ring to kind of cut off their momentum, stop them from continuing their string of attacks.
And when they run head first to you, you just knock their block off.
Exactly.
Oh, nice kick. A knee. Caught. Spinning Uranagi by Bundy. Cover, count, kick out by Rage.
It's early and Rage is already looking kind of tired, Jason. He's looking kind of weak. Exactly.
And now.
I apologize. This is exactly what I showed Mr. Bunny what to do. I told him all my encounters with Mr. Rage, all his encounters with Mr. Rage. We scrimmed this over and over. He knows how to defeat his offense. I gave him the winning formula.
And now look at Bundy pounding away on Rage. And it's choking Rage right there in the middle of the ring, right in front of referee Harold.
Of course. I told him, see, Mr. Bundy is still a young man, so he just wants to go. However, I taught him, take your time. Sometimes choking your opponent, cutting up their air supply is good. It lets you rest, it lets you gather yourself, and still applies pressure to them.
And you know what, Harris? I want to say that Bundy, I almost want to say he's on a four-week winning streak in singles competition.
Wouldn't be a surprise to me. He's a very talented young man.
Look at Bundy. He ate this shot and gave Rage an uppercut of his own.
And you see, while Mr. Rage is talented in his own right, he has a weakness, a very glaring one.
Jesus Christ!
His hubris is his undoing. He tried to trade blows with Mr. Bundy. However, he failed. Now look at him. He's outside the ring, on the ground, knocked out possibly.
You know what? If I'm Q, Quez, or even greatest on earth, I'm paying I'm paying close attention of this match right here because it's obvious you do not need to go strike for strike with Bundy.
No, you do not.
1, 2, kick out.
And trust me, I have them, now that I know that they are my opponents, I have them on notice as well. I will be studying the tapes. I'll be seeing all their moves, and Mr. Bundy and I will formulate a winning plan, just like he's doing right now.
Rage goes up.
Oh, a stalling suplex. I wonder who he learned that from.
Wait a minute, look at Rage though, with the knee right to the top of the head of Bundy.
But see how quickly Bundy recovers from that? Not many men can recover from.
Head scissor takedown once again. You know, Bundy's days. Clothesline. Back elbow.
Bundy's
Catches
trying
the
to get back
foot.
into this.
Waist lock by Rage.
Bundy.
Snap bear.
See, I taught Bundy how to break that hold. The waist lock, I taught him how to break that.
Misses the splash.
Come on, Mr. Bundy, you're gonna have to get back up. Fight it, Mr. Bundy.
Rage looking for the kill switch. Has been engaged. Wait a minute. Big is out here.
Get off the rope. It's like Mr. Big wants to have an early look at his opponent.
Waist lock. Waist lock by Bundy. Roll. Cover. 1, 2, 3.
Did I hear what I think I heard correctly earlier? This Saturday, we are getting our tag team title shots.
You heard.
A triple threat tag. Dre Bundy, WPH, Blackbird Quiz, and the Black Mamba Q, and the Grays on Earth for the tag titles. Piece of cake, Malik. We know we can beat Blackbird Quiz, Black Mamba Q. We did that before. We've beaten WPH before. We've never beaten Dre Bundy. Dre Bundy, we don't underestimate you at all, okay? Let's get that understood. We don't underestimate you, but don't underestimate the greatest on earth.
That's right.
That's an understatement you need to understand. Because the greatest on earth are the greatest for a reason. And we will have our tag team titles back Saturday. See, Teddy Ray, you're a smart lady. Because you know sometimes you got to pick your own poison. And then, Magic Mike. The house always wins. Roddy Young's up there. Magic Mike is going to go up there with you and he's going to beat you. And then when he get through beating you, he's going to do something that he normally doesn't do. Free of charge. He's going to give your lady a night of pleasure with Magic Mike, and she'll see what it's like to be with a real man. All this goes down Saturday night, and I'm missing something. That's supposed to be taking place.
Oh yeah, while y'all take care of that, Malik, I'm gonna take care of that fat boy Big Moto in the main event, and I'm gonna show him why the Wolverine is the heavyweight champion. And after I get done whooping his ass, he gonna wish and pray that he was over there with Jason Hall still announcing.
Oh yeah. That's where you're going.
Cause he know this heavyweight championship, it's not going nowhere.
And WPH, we're getting set. This was supposed to be an 8-man tag, but I see we're one member short on Team Motor here, so it looks like it's going to be a 4-on-3 handicap match.
Yes, and that does not favor Team Motor. It doesn't favor Team Motor one bit. It's not even just that it's a 4-on-3 handicap match. It's again 3 great wrestlers.
Oh my goodness, what a
versus
sweep.
the Royal Flush, who is a complete package.
Yeah, they're a package, all right. A package of asses, but nevertheless.
I completely agree there.
Oh, waistlock by Quez.
Ooh, notice how Magic Mike tried to hook his leg. See how he tried to hook his leg behind Quez to get leverage. However, because of how lanky his legs are, he wasn't able to fully connect. He wasn't able to fully extend it.
All right. Oh, Mike goes slow with the drop toe hold. And now grabs the arm. Looks like a Lamar Hustra cradle, too. Oh, nice arm drag. And now look at Magic Mike. And whether you like Magic Mike or you don't, and a lot of people don't, especially me, but Magic Mike is one of the most premier Junior Vega competitors we have in the VCA locker room today.
I have to agree with you, Jason. I have to agree with you. You cannot down his accolades. He's the longest standing VCA Junior Vega champion of all time in his past run. And he has shown that he is truly a diamond in that division.
You know what, Mike has held that Junior Vega championship, and it's not this reign.
It's not.
It's not this reign, this current reign that Mike is on. It's his previous reign where he held the Junior Vega championship 1 year and 6 months. To me, he's trying to break his own record.
I mean, that is quite the record to break. However, after getting treated like he is by Quez right now, it might not last very long. I mean, did you see that devastating kick the Blackbird gave?
Uh-huh. And right now, Mike did not want any part of the super heavyweight known as Big Motor Rick Henry.
Smart move. Smart move. They all got back. See, this is a smart move. They all got back together. They're figuring out their plan. They're trying to figure out who would be best for this task ahead. That's a smart move. Sometimes it's better to retreat and come up with a solid plan, and that's what they're doing.
Well, right now.
But yeah, this is also in their technique that a lot of people aren't aware that's happening. Think about it. Big Motor came in while they had the advantage, right? Mm-hmm. Guess what? He's just been standing in the ring. That's how psyched he was. That flow, that blood flow, that adrenaline, that primal instinct is dulled now. They let him cool down. He got in. He was ready to fight. Now they're back to neutral.
And that's my thing. That is my thing with a lot of the guys here. Is that, and not here, I'm just talking about in professional wrestling, you have an opportunity. You have an opportunity to get an upper hand. Now, I ain't a saint. You know, I might go to church, but I'm not as Steve Harvey would say, I'm not that good of a Christian. If you gonna cheat, be the best at it. You gonna thumb somebody in the eye, put some spit on your finger, and then thumb them in the eye, and blinds them.
There it is. So yes, a beautiful headlock by Malik Gray. However, Big Motor showed his power by tossing him to the ropes and then shoulder blocking him. However, Malik the Great showing his experience by keeping a mental note of where Motor was and dodging the splash.
And see, here's the thing. Motor's in there with a guy that has been doing this for 25 years.
Yes, and you can see by his attacks. He's not attacking his blubber. He's not attacking his fat thighs. He's getting them straight in the head.
Right.
Because when the brains rock, no matter how big you are,
solid shoulder tackle by Big Motor. And Harris, we talked about this last week. You can constantly poke the bear, but sometimes if you ain't able to put that bear down, that bear is going to fight back.
Yes, and that's what we're seeing right now. However, Malik the Great, smart man. He's staying near the ropes. He knows the Motor tries to go and pick him up. He has the ropes. He can get the count. The count can break. He's gathering himself, talking to his partners. Very smart move here. They're figuring out what's the proper tools for the job. And that is what makes the Royal Flush such a powerful group.
And now Daniel tags himself in. And Motor was like, he was having too much fun. And Daniel is telling him, well, ho, save some of this for me. Save some of this for me.
Yes. This might be a mistake on their end. This is part of the Flush's plan. You saw what happened? You saw what happened there?
Oh, clothesline. And now Tavis is in.
They refuse to fight at a disadvantage against Big Motor.
Oh,
and it
nice.
forced them out.
Got your leg dropped by Daniel Miraculous.
Daniel showing his unorthodox offense. Of course, he's more gentlemanly tonight than he normally is, so I have to give him that.
Well, see, that's what I'm talking about. You see what Tavis did? Thumped Daniel in the eye just to get the upper hand, but he got lost with the jaw jacket.
Great ring awareness by the VCA heavyweight champion. He made sure to be near the ropes to break the count.
Tag made to the Blackbird Quest. The 2024 Rookie of the Year. And he has come such a long way from his beginnings.
Yes, he has. While he is one of my opponents, of course, I still have to give him his accolades.
Oh, what a move by Quest.
Aware that he's in foreign territory, aware that he is in the lion's den, he fight his way out. That shows a lot of gusto.
Catches him. Tavis. Oh, what an ankle slam. Ankle slam by Tavis.
I can't help but think that the momentary distraction that Quest had being in the Flush's corner is what caused the champion to gather his bearings and reclaim the advantage here.
Oh, knife edge chop. And here comes the open hand chop from Royal Flush.
Not only are these chops to the chest debilitating, they also knock the wind out of you.
On top of it hurts.
Yes, of course.
Don't forget about that. It hurts.
Well, yes.
My goodness. But Malik put some stank on that last chop.
Of course, the most veteran out there.
Traditional back suplex.
You will see a mastery of fundamentals with this man. He has a mastery of them, something a lot of people refuse to do. He decided to excel in them, and that's all you need, and he's going to show you. Look at that. Keeping him grounded, knowing that Quest likes to jump, he likes to roll, he likes to brawl, but keeping him grounded here. Stuff like that.
Oh, Quest trying to fight back. Couple of shots to the midsection. And now Quest gets shut down by Malik.
You saw when he got out, he took that deep breath in to try and gather some of that air back. See, that is the genius of Malik the Great there. He forced him to, even though he broke out, he was too tired to capitalize right away, and he took that away from him. And now the Pharaoh Brooks here, tenderizing those ribs, tenderizing them. You have to understand, when you lift, when you jump, having that area sore like that hinders that, which is a lot of the Blackbird Quest's offense. Isolating the target, cutting off the wings of the bird, that's how you get success. Looks like he's been looking at my sports book.
Where they do have a tag team championship match coming up at Broken Dreams here.
Yes, and I will tell you, and I would tell them, if they're going to, they have to bring their A game, because simple techniques like that will not work on me.
What a backbreaker by Brooks.
He made sure to tilt it a bit so it hits that side he's been working on, the side he's been tenderizing. That's very smart of him. He stays focused on a certain part of the body, and he doesn't let up on that part. That's what a technician does, and that's what he's doing right now. You have to respect it.
A snap bear, and then a kick right between the shoulder blades. Drop down into
vertebrae. Sends a shock to your system, makes it hard to move. Excellent.
And now grapevine in the legs. And now what does Malik have in store for Quez?
Spinning him.
Yeah. Grapevine in the legs.
It's all right. Again, and see, this shows you the greatest on earth, these two, see that, he saw what his partner's doing, and without even talking, without any communication, he's capitalizing on it as well. Because they know that sooner or later, Quez might find a way to slip out, so they're weakening him, so he will have less of a chance of doing so.
And now the VCA faithful are cheering for Quez.
But the question is it a little bit too late for that?
Oh, and but a straight stomp right to the dome of Quez.
My goodness, I think that was just purely out of spite. A downward stretch. Again, very smart, very smart. Using, see, no communication. They just know what to do. They just know what to do. Still targeting that part of the body. Wearing them down. Make sure even if he is able to escape, he has nowhere to go. He have a hard time moving. Each one picking out a different body part to apply pressure.
And now, tag. Oh no, now look at this. Now come on. Come on, ref, get some control.
Miscommunication on the part of team motor.
And it's already a 4-on-3 handicap advantage royal flush. But it's funny how the referee, well, he don't have control of a royal flush, but he's gonna stop Daniel from coming in to help his partner.
Organization, they all came in at once. The ref has to look, he has to figure out what to do. He has to count, but if they're too loud, he can't get the count out, so he has to reiterate himself to signal for it. They used the full advantage of that. Daniel came in alone. He could just single out Daniel, and then what they did was they took advantage of that. Skillful. Exactly. Even that we know how powerful the Wolverine is. We know how venomous his strikes are. But guess what he's doing? He's taking his time. He knows that the prey is weak, and he's striking right now. He's doing what I would do. Powerful holds to weaken his opponent.
And now Quez trying to fight back. Quez hits the ropes. And he gets shut down, this time by Tavis with the spine buster.
Again, their crops are bearing fruit right now. They spent this whole time weakening Quez. And as you see, even when he gets a little bit, even when he makes a small opportunity, even when he crawls his way out that hole, he gets thumped right back down into it.
Right. And now, invisible tag made. And ladies and gentlemen, I say it's invisible because you didn't see it. But now, it's legal.
Masterful. Oh, a bow and arrow masterfully applied by Malik the Great. Putting pressure around his whole body, those sides that's been damaged, those ribs that have been bruised from the punishment. Exactly. Pharaoh Brooks pulling back the rope so the rope break cannot happen. Again.
And now, tag made.
Tag made the Pharaoh Brooks. Again, and they're continuing with their playbook. This is what most likely they talked about. This is what they know what to do.
Oh my God!
Exactly.
You keep your damn mouth shut because you're going to be missed.
Sir, I'm doing my job.
My good.
Bit of an interruption here. You know, I'm doing my job right now. They will have their opportunity at me, of course, in the future.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's the voice you hear of William Princeton Harris. The interruption voice that you heard was Malik coming over here taunting WPH.
Not very professional, but however, you know, we will continue on.
Abdominal stretch by Brooks.
And they're staying with the plan. They are staying with the plan here, and I have to respect it. They're trying to get Quez back into it, the Blackbird Quez. However, the question is, how much does he have left in the tank? What do you think, your professional opinion, Jason?
My opinion of this right here is, first of all, greatest on earth. I think they are softening up Quez for you and Dre Bundy for Broken Dreams. Hey, look, Q ain't 100%. He's still out sick.
That was very interesting.
Right.
While he was in the dominant stretch, Wolverine Travis was pulling on Pharaoh Brooks' hand to apply pressure. However, that momentary break from the ref gave Quest just enough time and leverage to counter the abdominal stretch into a hip toss.
Yeah, but to my point that I was trying to make is that the Royal Flush, they have targeted Quest. Quest might be trying to look for a tag mate, and he's going to get it. But Quest, he's damaged goods. He's right for the pickings.
So in a sense, it's more so of a 2-on-4
Oh
right
my
now.
God!
But we have to answer the question: how many men does Big Motor count as?
And now Mike, I don't think he wants to be in there, Harris.
No, he doesn't. A flurry of blows.
Yeah, come on, Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan.
When it come crashing down and it hurts inside.
Jason, this is a professional environment, Jason. I know.
Well, I was trying to hook, Mike up, but I don't think it's working right now.
Oh, he transferred from these possible Samoan drops into a rear naked choke.
Oh wow, but is it working? Is it working?
I don't think so, Jason.
Yeah. He is like standing tall. Backpack stunner.
That was a very valiant effort by Mr. Clark. However, there's a difference between the two, and I don't have to point it out.
Solid clothesline, then a back elbow, a scoop, body. Oh. I don't know. Harrisman, you might got a point. Oh, but look at Tavis.
Attacking that weak leg, very smart on Tavis' end. Big Motor, Rick Henry using the Royal Flush as a weapon against themselves.
Whoa! Bossman slam!
However, Big Motor still being pretty fresh here, still having a lot of heart, still being in the ring with the man he will be challenging for the VCA heavyweight title. He's feeling himself right now. However, he's stalking his opponent, not being aware of his environment, and that might cost him.
Oh my God! Tiny bomb! He just set up the tiny bomb. 3. And right now, Tavis is stomping away on Motor. Wait a minute.
We're gonna break it!
Wait a minute. I think they're ready. Tavis, oh my God, they're gonna break. They're gonna break No. And thanks God for Daniel and Quiz. Tavis was trying to injure Motor before that championship match.
You know what? You next.
What did I do?
You got a chair.
They handled it.
You got a chair. Why you got that chair?